Have you ever asked yourself, how come white people have the audacity to disrespect South Africans, but they cannot disrespect Nigerians? They have the audacity to come to South Africa and say, this land is our land. We call it Orania. We will preserve it as we want it. Do with it as we want. This land belongs to us. No black South African is allowed. No black South African should come here because this is our land in your country. Now, this Wudumaya video has exposed my mind. You see, if you haven't watched that video of Wudumaya exposing Orania, see, now today I bow for Wudumaya. You understand? Yeah, now today I bow for Wudumaya. As I say, watch that video. I went through the video. The kind of question where Wudumaya said they asked that white man. It asked the white man, you say this is a land in South Africa, yet South Africans are not allowed into the land. Why? The white man now turn and answer Wudumaya. I said, you can feel the audacity in the white man. The way he's talking, the way they disrespect. A lot of people that watch that video, by the time they finish watching the video, they vex. Because you'll be asking yourself question, who give them the audacity to think that they can do what they are doing? And you will see some South Africans on the comment section. As long as Orania is not hurting anybody, as long as Orania is not disturbing anybody, as long as it's hurting some, if the fact that Orania exists is a problem. The fact that Orania, a land in South Africa, exists and they say you are not allowed to come there as a black person. And then the funniest thing is they allow black people from other parts of the world to come there. No be say finish with this. Which kind see finish with this? Which kind of disrespect be this? South Africans. No, to be honest, I need you people to really come out and tell us how you feel as a South African, to know that you, a South African in your country, there are places you cannot dare to go in your country. Not restricted by your government, restricted by a stranger, a foreigner who came. It's just like I build a house, I own a property, I own my house. And a guest come to my house one day and tell me that this particular room in this house is their room. And I'm not allowed, my children are not allowed to enter that room. My family members are not allowed. That room in my house belongs to them. They will do whatever they want to do in that room. We are not allowed to interfere. We are not allowed to talk. And then now, I will now sit quiet and be celebrating. This is diversity. This is rainbow. This is good. This is this. This is that. As long as it's not hurting anybody. The psychological damage is massive. You say as long as it's not. It is already hurting. If it was not a problem, people will not be talking about it. Why are people talking about it? Because people are surprised, why will this thing be happening in the first place? How possible? How did this even start to become? And then the funniest thing is, did you check that video of Orania? I say you have to watch that video. You understand? Because all the apartheid leaders, all those white people that inflicted the misery, that inflicted the pain, all the white people that created the atrocities in South Africa during that apartheid, the leaders of the apartheid, those are the people these white people are worshipping. They put their statue, they are their heroes, they celebrate in South Africa. As in, the man, and I say apartheid never finish. It's just like us now in Africa. We now carry the pictures of the slave masters or black Americans. It's just like in America now. America now carry pictures of the slave masters and start honoring them. You tell me that is not a problem to black Americans? It's not a problem. As in, you are honoring the people that created the problem. You are honoring those statues should be destroyed. All of them. All of those statues in South Africa, in that Orania, the place should just be swiped out. Because how can you be celebrating people that are the ones that created apartheid? They are the one that, unless you are telling me that apartheid was good. That's why, because for you to celebrate hero that did something bad, it means you love what that person did. So basically, Orania is a proud apartheid generation, those ones who said, okay, they have said we should mix, let's end apartheid. We will end the apartheid, but you people stay that way. Don't come near our side. Now, if you say apartheid never finished now, did apartheid end? Has apartheid ended in South Africa? As a South African, if you think apartheid has ended, you are a mumu person. No. If a black South African, as a black South African, you think apartheid has ended, your brain no get network. Your brain no. See, you have a problem because this Orania is simply apartheid of today. It's just they are showing it on your faces, South Africa, like, yeah, we don't want you people. We've never wanted you people. We've always wanted to be on our own, and we will always be on our own. Your children will never go to our schools. Your government will never interfere in our activities. We will have our own money. We will have our own economy. Basically, we are our own country. You guys are your own country. What disrespect? What disrespect? My blood can't high. My blood can't high. Now I can't ask myself, can this thing happen in Nigeria? Can this thing happen in Nigeria? Nigeria, when we say, when white man enter Nigeria, before he reach 1 year, Nigerians don't convert him. Nigerians don't humble him. He go to eat Nigeria food. He don't integrate. He don't convert to Nigeria. He don't dress like Nigeria. Everything they do like Nigerians. Because Nigerians know they give them breathing space. Nigerians know they give them that opportunity to do this kind of nonsense. And then you South Africans, you are proudly protecting it. You are coming on social media, you are not even ashamed of yourself. This thing, not only in Nigeria, there are many African countries that cannot take this nonsense. You will not come and be celebrating people that are responsible. Do you know that apartheid is the reason why black South Africans are poor? Do you know that the economic segregation in South Africa today is because of apartheid? Do you know the reason why you go to South Africa today, on the left of the road is buildings that are meant for luxurious people, good building, good township, which are white people staying there. Then the other side, you black South Africans, you are living in shranks, you are living in dilapidating houses, your communities are dilapidating. Do you know that it's because of apartheid, and the apartheid is still existing today? And then you look at Orania today, Orania should be pissing you off. You should be looking at Orania and your brain is, you're getting high. You're getting hyper. Because Orania should remind you of why you are poor, why you're suffering, why you are not doing well in your country, why white and other people are doing well in your country. That's what Orania represents. No African country will allow this kind of thing to happen. Talk less of Nigeria. Talk less of Nigeria. White people, they know it. They know it. Somebody called me today and said, you see, Ajim, this black South Africans, they just behave like one slave will just come out. They are traumatized. They are traumatized. And they are not willing to accept it. They are not willing to work on it. They are not willing to make the changes on it. To be honest, I have never been proud of Woodmaya the way I am now. That's the best video Woodmaya has ever made in terms of South Africa. You get it? And he showed his true passion for South Africa, his true passion for Africa, his true love for the black race, because he asked them pertinent question. Can a black person, can we Africans move to Europe, get a piece of land, and then tell Europeans, this is our land, you people are not allowed to come here? Can we do that in Europe? Can we? South Africans, can you do that in Europe? Can South Africans, you black South Africans, move to Europe today, buy a piece of land in Europe, settle on it, and say this land is only for blacks, it's only for South Africans. Europeans are not welcomed. Our schools are only for us. Foreigners will not come to our schools. This place belongs to us. People are not allowed to come inside. We will do our things the way we want. Preserve our culture, preserve our things, and do our things. Nobody should disturb us. Can we do that? If you guys in South Africa say Orania is okay, please go to Europe and do your own. Even now in South Africa, you South African, the blacks, you can't even create a place in your own country in South Africa and say only for black people in South Africa. You cannot do it. Even in your own country. Talk less of going to Europe to go and do it there. It's impossible. That one can never happen. And yet some of you are condoling. Some of you are happy that these people are doing this to your country. These people are destroying your country and they are showing it on your faces and doing this. It doesn't make sense. And I'm hoping that South Africans will wake up one day I'm hoping that South Africans will one day realize that their children don't deserve to grow in a country like this. And then you guys need to fight for the real freedom of South Africa, because you are not free. Your economy is not free. And the white people that own it, they are still under your noses, showing it on your faces. When Nigerians and other Africans are laughing at you, you deserve it. And you are even protecting the white people. Instead of you to address them, you are addressing us. Now we be your problem. Meanwhile, the white man that is disrespecting you, obviously, outrightly, without even thinking twice, is under your noses, and you don't see him as a problem. South Africans, you guys gotta wake up. You guys gotta make a change. I thank God Wudumaya make this video, and I hope that the video performs well and ring a bell and creates attention and bring people to understand what is actually going on in South Africa. And if possible, make a change. That would be highly welcomed and celebrated by all of us here in Africa. It is what it is. Your boy Ajimax on this one again. Smash the like button, smash notification bell. Come back anytime you're free, cause there's always more beautiful and amazing videos just for y'all. God bless y'all. Cheers.